preferences in place ahead of ahead of go live, and making sure that all our forms, that we're doing that a smart way. So I feel like if there's any insight that you all can give us into that space and making sure if we do have gated content, what's the best practice there based on our audience and what we hear, is that even a good idea? Like, I think that's where we could really use y'all's support. Great.
What about Bamboo? I assume maybe Blair, you're involved in that too.
Yeah, so Sprout, we actually procured Sprout Social, which owns Bamboo.
Okay.
And Blair, do you want to actually just speak to what the role that Sprout's playing for us, and then where we're at in the process for rolling out employee advocacy?
Sure. So for Sprout, we've been using it for, I'd say we launched it close to, right after it started at the beginning of January last year. We've been using it we've been using it for a little while, but not super long.
We had an overlap when we launched Eloqua. So that was like November of 2018, I think we started using it.
So beginning of 2019, we started using Sprout. So basically, so we use Sprout to schedule out all of our social media content. We have a few other users in there. We have somebody from Careers, and then I also have an individual from Landmark, and so we kind of all divvy up our areas that we focus on. But Sprout we're using mainly, it's just our email publishing tool. It allows us to publish for our optimum send time, whenever our audience is most engaged with our content. And then we can also do some other things like listening. We can listen to our competitors. We can listen to certain things that we might be interested in within the just digital space. I know that somebody from Landmark wants to listen more about digital transformation, so we can use the listening tool for that. And then we can kind of measure those analytics across all of our different platforms in one view, so that way we can kind of just see everything without having to go out to all the different channels to pull all that content back in. And so then that's Sprout. And then for Bamboo, that's our employee advocacy tool that we'll be launching next Thursday to about 250 users. And basically what we're trying to do with that is we have a specific way of communicating to people through our corporate channels, and this other tool, Bamboo, allows our employees to kind of go in and share content that maybe we wouldn't necessarily post on our corporate channels. So I've been working with about 25 Bamboo leads, which are pretty much all of the PSL marketing managers. And each one of them has about 15 advocates underneath them. And so then they've all curated their own content in more of a relaxed tone that's it's not full of Halliburton branding or anything like that. It looks more organic. And it's anything from case studies to pride walks to different organizations that we're involved with, so it's not any one particular thing. But so we're going to see if we can kind of amplify our Halliburton brand that way through using Bamboo.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with the tool, but basically, either we curate the content or the sponsor, the lead curates the content, and then people go in and they actually share the content from their personal social media platform channels. So, and the benefit of that to us, that what we really liked about Bamboo was that we get to see that engagement, in the analytics tool that they provide, which is super, super beneficial. Another thing that we really liked about Sprout is they integrate with Salesforce. So the Sprout, the parent company that we're scheduling all of our social media through, and we've got their advanced analytics platform. If we were ever to have a situation where someone went onto social media and said, I want somebody to contact me, I have a job I want to quote. Essentially, we want to be able to track that lead came in from social, and their integration or API helps us do that. So once we've got Pardot integrated, we'll be integrating Sprout into Salesforce as well, so that our sales users